This is my pledge for the Gymshark 66 challenge, and it's basically to get back in shape because I'm a skinny fat version of myself at the minute, and it's to win the Mr Olympia in 2020. So I know that's not in 66 days, but this is my short-term goal in order to get my long-term goal, which is in September. So let's do this. 2nd of January 2020, and today, we should have started yesterday, but we've started today because Amy wanted the Chinese last night, so we started the Gymshark 66 challenge today. So we will be filming a workout with Neil, my coach, down at Good Body's gym, which is going to be shoulders and calves later on, while I'm waving scissors at you. But we're doing meal prep, so we're going to show you over the next 66 days how we both intend to transform our bodies. So for me, my goal is to... Why are you laughing?
Just hiding my olives.
My goal is to try and gain weight, but change my body composition. So that means gaining muscle, losing fat, and just for self-confidence. Amy is to get her confidence back as well. She's not really trained since the wedding, so it's been a fair few months now, and she wants to get back to the way she felt last year when we was in America and she was prepping with me for the Olympia. So this meal, which is around midday, we're going to go for salmon fillet, which normally I'd take my salmon of an evening because it's my essential fats before I go to bed. All my meat is courtesy of Muscle Foods, my sponsors, so if you want to check them out, they do absolutely everything on their website. So meal prep's going to be around 6 to 7 meals a day, depending on how I get my metabolism fired back up. Over the Christmas period, it has been absolutely shameful. It's probably like 1 to 2 meals, and those meals were terrible. So back to it today. I've had a few meals so far. We're going to aim for 6 today. This meal is salmon. We have white rice, stemmed broccoli and spinach, which we're going to cook in avocado oil for your essential fats and more essential fats. My 3 go-to seasonings are garlic, paprika and pink Himalayan salt. Right, let's do this. So at the minute, because I haven't got a massive appetite, just doing steady, trying to build back up, but it's around 140 grams of salmon, it's around a fillet, 100 grams of basmati rice, and then what would you say that is, about 80 grams of veg. I don't really count my veg or weigh my veg, I just have like a handful of it. Guys, so it's day 1 of the Gymshark 66 challenge. This is the first year that I'm doing it, so I'm excited. I kind of needed this because if you haven't followed me before, I've always needed a goal in life, like an end goal, a specific date, in order for me to stay on track. Hence why I'm okay at dieting for a specific show or date. So that's what makes me an okay dieter. So on this off season and over the Christmas period, because I haven't had a prep date or getting ready for a specific day, things have been a bit lax and they haven't been great. So I'm feeling my most skinniest, insecure, fat version of myself, which I do not like. So I'm going to do the Gymshark 66 challenge so you guys can do it with me. And today's the first day. So meal prep is back on point. Did my fasted cardio this morning with Amy and Rocky, and we are now going down to the gym to train with my coach Neil, who's flown in from America just to give me a kick up the arse. So got a few days training with him. We've got shoulders and calves, and I'm looking forward to this. Amy is getting back in the gym and she's doing the 66 challenge with me because she hasn't been in the gym since before the wedding, which is over 8 months ago. So she's not feeling too confident, and she's not going to come on video yet because she needs to, for herself, just get into prep, get into the flow of it before she comes on camera. So I understand that, I know what she means by that. For me, I'm not fortunate enough to be able to do that because I need to document and show you from start to finish. But tomorrow we'll be doing caliper readings and you'll see a little fat version of me, which I'm dreading doing. I must admit, letting you guys see that, but I know it's part and parcel of it, and it will make me accountable. Seeing what I look like now and showing you guys, I need to obviously show you the end date, which is in 66 days. So I'm not going to talk any longer, I'm just going to get straight down to the gym and get training, so I'll see you in there.
felt that 2019, with what he brought to stage and what he brought to the industry, was phenomenal. And obviously over the last couple of months he's been training hard, but at the same time as well, we've been going into what is called a deload phase. So that basically means he's allowing himself to recover mentally and physically, obviously then enjoy Christmas, and then from that springboard, and then start creating positive lifestyle habits. Obviously Gymshark brought out 66 Challenge, which is obviously a program for you guys and girls to follow within your own lifestyle habits and make sure that you're accountable to yourselves and a set program. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be implementing some really positive changes going into 2020, so it creates an environment to springboard and build muscle tissue. So the goal is for us to build muscle tissue and lose body fat at the same time. And obviously Ryan's going to do a great job of documenting this, so you guys and girls can learn, extract and implement it into your own personal goals as well at home.
That's day 2 of the Gymshark 66 challenge. So far so good. I've managed to make day 2 of the fasted cardio in the morning. Got 3 meals in and came down here to my local gym, Good Bodies, and I've hit an awesome back session with my coach Neil Hill, who has flown in from Florida to come and help kick my ass for 2020, see where we're at going into the 2020 season. And today we did Y3T week 2 workout. So about 4 to 5 working sets, around 14 to 18 rep range. So absolutely brilliant. Not too many exercises, but the exercises we did, we put a lot of stress on it and a lot of focus into that workout. So now that we're done, I'm gonna get my shake in, and then we're gonna head over to Dan Vankovic, who's gonna do my caliper readings and see where we're at the start of this prep. Because like I say, it's not about losing weight on this prep, it's all about trying to gain muscle mass whilst losing fat. And I'm nervous about this. %, body fat.
I'll go over 18, but not.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'll say 18, 4.
17%.
Oh, confidence coach.
Yeah, we're all in agreement that my muscle mass will be down as well, because my food's not been great over this last few months. It's been 3 months. I haven't been getting my 6 meals in, I haven't been hitting my protein. Probably a lot of fats and carbs, but that's about it, but we'll see.
You were 3.4% when you stepped on stage at the Olympia.
Right.
You're now 18.1%.
Oh, that is bad.
An approximation of 2.9 kilos total fat mass, again on stage at the Olympia, now 16.6.
And what was it before?
2.9.
We've gained 15 kilos.
Yeah, well, I needed to know, didn't I? I needed to, that's just changed the mood of the garage.
I find it exciting.
Yeah,
to me, it's,
it is exciting.
for me, it's about challenge and obviously making new changes taking place. So okay, say New Year's resolution is drop body fat, get fit, build muscle tissue, but that's something you should be doing day in, day out anyway. But at the same time is that you need to take time to have normal time and enjoy balance and prioritize certain things in your life. And for the last 3 months, the prioritization of training, nutrition and everything is not important compared to what was more important for those last 3 months. Ryan committed himself as much as he possibly could have 4 to 5 months before going into 2019 Olympia. Obviously had a very hard year from 2018 until prep started last year, because obviously 2 hip surgeries. And the truth be known, his hip still isn't 100% now, but we are already in a better place now than we were at this point last year. So even though his fat levels are up, his muscle mass is down, to me it's irrelevant. It's about what we're going to do over the next 66 days, and then from that we'll springboard obviously going into Olympia prep. So even though these measurements as far as body fat percentage are not ideal, there's going to be a lot of people which will be able to relate to this, and it's important that you guys and girls can relate to these athletes, because they don't look like a pinnacle sculptures 24/7 every day of the week. They have normal lives. It's important. Is this environment we're in at the moment ideal? No. But is it going to create problems for us? No. It's a challenge, and it's something for us to move forward from.
Now we're in prep now anyway. Like I say, it started yesterday, so within 2 or 3 weeks that should all change.
Exactly.
I was saying to Neil, like, my throat kept closing up when I kept getting like eggs and rice in front of me, or chicken and rice. I just wasn't ready to eat that food, so my whole throat kept closing. The moment we said we're in prep yesterday, I can eat those meals. I've ate all my 6 meals yesterday, done my cardio this morning and yesterday morning. Everything's like, just because I feel I'm in prep now, it's weird. But yeah, before, because I knew I didn't have an end goal, or I didn't have a specific time scale, I just throat would close up. I don't want it. Hello guys, right, so as you know, it's day 2 of the Gymshark 66 challenge, and as it's a new year, I thought I'd treat myself over Christmas, which is a bit of a weird thing to do over Christmas in the UK because it's snowy, rainy, crappy, cold weather. But I thought I would treat myself, to a new barbecue, and this bad boy is a 7-burner barbecue, so it's pretty insane. My other one was a 4-burner, that was class. This is a 7-burner, so I'm expecting big things. But the reason I'm telling you this is Gymshark 66, for me, my pledge was to get back in shape and to just feel more confident within myself. And I know that's a bit rich coming from me with what I do for a living, but it affects everybody in different ways. And for me, I haven't took my hoodie off since stepping off the Olympia stage back in September. I've ate crap, I've overindulged over Christmas, and it does knock your confidence, and especially when you're in the limelight, it kind of slightly a bit more pressure. So for me, it's about getting back on prep and getting back into my lifestyle. So Christmas is over, now we're into prepping. So we've got the new barbecue, we've got chicken and fillet steaks on the menu, as well as salmon cooking in there. My go-to carbs are rice, white potato, sweet potato. So I'm effectively back in prep. That's what it's going to be. And over the 66 days, you're going to hopefully see me gain weight, because I've lost a lot of weight, but my body composition change. So hopefully gain muscle, lose body fat over the next few weeks. Did my body fat today, and I'm telling you guys, it was a serious eye-opener, and one I don't ever want to be in again, this position, because I've lost muscle tissue, I've gained a lot of body fat, which I knew, but obviously being told and looking at the Caliper readings is a surefire way of 100% telling you how much damage you've done, and it's quite a bit. So there's no point procrastinating and putting it off anymore. I need to get back to work and get back to doing what I love, which is prepping and living a healthier lifestyle. What do you think to the new barbecue, mate? Are you impressed? Is that a yes? No? Hey! Ooh, nearly done. Good morning guys. Right, so it's day 3 of the Gymshark 66 challenge. So far so good. I've done my fasted cardio 3 times on the trot, which is not bad. We've got Neil in the background getting ready as we're going to head down to the gym soon. We've got arms today, which is one of the muscle parts I'm trying to bring up. So not just for the 66 challenge, but for the Olympia in 2020. That's one of the areas I'd like to try and improve on, try and get a bit more of a thicker, fuller arm. So we're going to be working on that. I think we've got, is it Y3T week 2?
Yes.
Y3T week 2 workout. So that should be fun. We're going to film it all for you so you can follow it step by step, and obviously comment in the comments below on what you want to see, or if there's anything you'd like to be explained more in detail. Alright, let's get to it.
just like obviously any coach and athlete, we all have our personal goals, and you guys and girls, so important that you'll be able to relate to Ryan. And also all the other different athletes that inspire you, because remember, everyone that inspires you, they all started at some point. Don't think for 1 minute that Ryan's physique was built, you know, in 66 days. It wasn't. But the reality of it is, in 66 days, you can create such a massive change in your physique and your mental capacity, and those lifestyle habits and changes that you need to implement day in, day out over the next 66-day challenge. Those lifestyle habits are going to allow you guys and girls to mature and move forward in so many different areas of your life and see a real positive return in multiple different ways. I love my time with my athletes. It's a big part of what I do, why I do it. So having this time with Ryan is very personal to me. Obviously we have our personal goal, we have our eyes firmly set on a title, or titles in 2020. And we're going to do our very, very best to make sure that takes place, and obviously adhere to the plan and our own goals that we're obviously attaining to achieve. But I just want to say a massive thank you. Thanks guys and girls out there for following obviously this video. Looking forward to meeting all you guys and girls, and very good luck with all your fitness and lifestyle goals that you're chasing day in, day out.
Right guys, so that's it for the first vlog of the Gymshark 66 challenge. I've had 3 days of intense training with my coach Neil Hill, who's came over from America to spend some time with me, also to put a plan together for 2020 beyond the 66 challenge, what shows we're going to do, things like that. So we're just putting a plan together. Obviously it's January time now, and it is time to make some goals and set things in place ready to hit those goals. So so far so good. I've had my caliper readings, like just a quick run through on them. They weren't great, they were terrible in fact. They were the worst ever readings I've ever had. A lot of you want me to be quite transparent and to show that I am normal and skinny fat at the minute, and that's what the readings came out at. So they were pretty bad. But that being said, you've got to take the positive from everything, and the one thing I did take from that was I've got some work to do, and there's no point procrastinating and not getting it done. And I'm up for the challenge now, and it gave me that extra boost and that extra kick up the arse to get sorted. So few days into it, like I say, fasted cardio's begun again. Only 30 minutes steady before my first meal. I'm getting up earlier so I can get the 6 meals in that I've got on my plan. Training's gone up a level. I'm ensuring I'm getting my supplements in on point and at the times I need them, because when I've been on my off season and over Christmas, it's just been very sporadic, and I've wanted to mentally switch off as well as physically switch off. So I've done that now, created some damage, but now it's rectifying them. New year, new start, new goals, exciting times ahead. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it as always. Please comment below on anything you want to see going forward, or if there's anything you're unsure of on this video, and I'll do my very best to get back to you. So again, I will see you in the next vlog or the next video, whichever one that is. But thanks guys, see you soon.